Hello, beautiful souls. This is Julie with Heartspace, looking at the energy surrounding you for June of 2017. First of all, thank you to everyone who is liking, sharing, and subscribing to my video and my channel. So much love and joy to you. I feel all the love and joy you send to me, and I send it right back to you with big hugs, big love, big kisses. If you would like a personal reading, you can find me on Facebook, email me, or go to my website. And let's do the collective pull before we go into the individual signs. Now, if you don't want to see the collective pull, then I have put a timestamp in the description box, so it'll shoot you right to the individual sign. I already recorded this part of the video, however, the sound was so wonky I just couldn't put it on. It was just really awful. So I'm still getting this fuzzy sound, so I'm going to be getting a new mic as soon as I can. If you would like to donate to that or donate to the channel, you can do that by going to the website and clicking the donate button, and you can donate any amount you would like, 50 cents to $3,000, whatever you want. All right, so the collective pull is the Deep Roots card. Now, with this Deep Roots card, I'm going to read it to you. It's so beautiful what they have to say about it. And then I'll talk a little bit about this. Now remember, this is a collective energy that everyone will feel in some regard. We often forget about the things we cannot see, like the roots that run deep underground to support a tree. This card reminds you to connect to roots in ancient energy. There are answers that lie within this connection. Every energy has a purpose. Although we cannot see it, we can feel it. Feel the energy to try and understand it. Underground, there exists a network of connections. Roots connect to other roots and lines of communication, spreading information in ways we can scarce imagine while looking at the surface where nothing seems to be happening. The universe is working, forming connections and gaining nourishment, all to support us in our next stage of growth. We may not see it, but this hidden energy is just waiting for us to call upon it and use it to build the world back in line with the law of nature. So you are not alone, my friends. Deep Roots reminds you that your roots run deep into the core of the universe, rooting you so far down that you can shoot so high up in the sky, past the atmosphere, and into the cosmos. And everyone can feel it. Everyone is a part of it. Every living creature, every part of Mother Nature. You are connected. Every step you take, every breath you take, affects the person next to you and the creatures across the globe. You are needed. You are wanted. You are not alone. And on to the individual reading. Hello, Virgo. This is Julie with Heartspace, and we are looking at the energy surrounding you for June 2017. Virgo, I'm so sorry. I forgot to pull a Knafo card for you in mid-May because I was just so excited over your reading. You just didn't need any more. It was just so good. So Virgo, I'm hoping you're having a wonderful time. And I'm hoping that this reading is just as good. But I will not forget at the end to pull the cincher. All right. If you would like a personal reading, find me on Facebook, email me, or go to my website. Also, make sure to check your rising sign and your moon sign. If you're not sure what those are, in the description box is a website that creates natal charts for free. Alright, calling in the highest of light, the highest of energy to guide us on this reading, calling in the divine. What messages do you have for Virgo? Virgo, 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 what messages for Virgo? Energy, guidance for Virgo. Okay. All right, and the energy that's coming in from May into June is the Nine of Wands. So this is kind of like what's being carried forward from May into June is the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is it worth it? Is it worth all of your work? Is it worth all of your time? And if it is, then you need to stand strong and stand up for it. Okay. And then we have the Initiate. Okay. And then Awakening, Seven of Swords, Eight of Discs reversed, Eight of Wands, Three of Cups, Knight of Wands, King of Wands, Four of Wands reversed, Page of Wands reversed, the Star reversed, Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups reversed, and then I have an extra. And it's the Tower. Okay, too bad I had the extra. That's okay. Shift is good. Shift is good. All right, so this card, the Initiate, is symbolizing the Hierophant, and having it here in the center is really questioning your foundation and your beliefs, and if how you have been acting and what you have been believing your entire life is true. It's asking you to really look at it and see if you are still that same person and if you are still part of that same belief structure. And just that alone will permeate everything that you do in June. So it's really questioning, like, do you believe in what you believe? You know, it's think about it. Think about your connection to spirit, your connection to church, your connection to spiritual ideas. And then we have the Awakening, Seven of Swords, and Eight of Discs, and this is in relationship. All right, so there is going to be a relationship, and it could be romantic, but I also get the sense that this has to do with friends or possibly a family member, that they have been cheating on you. And I don't get the sense necessarily that for everyone that it's romantic. I really don't. I really do get more so that it's a friend who's been like, oh no, I've got your back, I love you, I totally support you all the time, no, whatever you need. And in actuality, they're going behind your back and doing some shady things. And I would love to say it's work on it and you guys will get through it together, but having the Eight of Discs reversed is saying, you know what, no matter how much work you put in, you will not get the same out of it. And so the Awakening is finally seeing the situation for what it truly is that they kind of are a succubus of your energy. They kind of are a succubus of your time, your heart, your mind, your soul, and it's not worth it anymore. And so once you realize that, it's hard to separate yourself, it's hard to separate yourself because you love them. And so I always say, those people who do that to us, we don't have to cut out 100%, but we have to cut it out enough that it doesn't affect us anymore. So if you see them, once in a blue moon, that's okay. And it kind of also reminds you of why you are staying away or you're not engaging at the same level as you used to. But don't engage them to a point where it's unhealthy. Disconnect to a point where you can finally just breathe. And then in career, we have the Eight of Wands. So this is a lot of choice. I mean, if you're looking for a new job, you're going to have some choices. And I think you'll find one that you really, really enjoy. And I think it's going to come in fast and furious. And it's going to be just like this heated passion. Like, yes, that's finally what I want to do. Finally, I'm there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. And you're going to have reason to celebrate, Virgo. So that's really lovely, is having a lot of choices, seeing different aspects of the same job. It could even be is that you're like working, and then all of a sudden you realize, oh my gosh, I'd never thought about this with this job. I never thought about this with this job. And so it's more interesting to you. And you're going to feel really good about it and want to move forward with it. So lots of celebration in career. And in abundance, we have the King of Wands and the Four of Wands reversed and the Page of Wands reversed. All right, so the King of Wands is really looking over at this relationship situation that's going on. And the King of Wands is saying, hey, take care of that. Take care of that. Get that under control. Come on now. Come on, Virgo. And so this is coming from a fire sign or a fire energy of Aries, of who are my other ones? Sagittarius, of Leo. And they're like, hey, this situation you got to take care of because it's taking away from our connection. It's taking away from your abundance in your celebration of life. And then this Page of Wands is in reverse, and it's also looking at that situation. So there could be a young person who is affected by this friendship, by this relationship, that doesn't want to see it end. So it could be a connection maybe with children, like your kids play together, or maybe it's like cousins, or it's and it could just be a young energy, a youthful energy, like even early 20s, early 30s in this day and age. But they don't want you to end this relationship because they're getting something out of it. And so they might try to manipulate you through emotion, through waterworks, through like drama. Say, how could you do this to me? I love them, and you're like, well, they're shisty and they're Shady McShaderson, so we got to let this go. And they won't understand, but they also are just grasping onto what they just know. They don't know any better. So understand that you making this choice is for their own good, but it's a medicine, it's a pill they're just not ready to take quite yet, but they will. And so that's why I think this Tower came up really, as the extra card, is that something is going to shift when it comes to relationship, when it comes to somebody dear to you. It's going to just kind of rumble, and finally fall apart, but exposing what the truth of that matter was. We have the Star here, and so this is, really, and this is reversed. So it often has to do with, shining brightly, shining within yourself, shining your truth. And in reverse, it's just harder to do that. So the situation is really hampering your own soul and your own journey, and it's taking away from some opportunities that have shown up. And so opportunities are given to other people because you have been wronged by this person. You've been wronged, and by being wronged by them, you have taken that energy and kind of put it into yourself as, everyone, maybe you feel like everyone could be trying to hurt you at this point, or that you're not worthy, or you got what you deserve by having a friend like that, like this guilt from the past almost. And so that's why also the Initiate is reversed, is maybe you're blaming that you didn't have enough faith, you didn't have enough soul connection, spirit connection. And this card here, this whole entire reading is saying, sit with self. You are totally enough. You are totally perfect, Virgo. You are perfect. And that is hard to hear for a Virgo. It's like, there's no such thing as perfect. I'm never going to be perfect. No, you are perfect where you are right now. Perfectly flawed, Virgo. Perfectly flawed. All right? So take that and enjoy it. And yes, pray. Feel the spirit side of your life, but don't feel guilty if you feel like you haven't done enough. You are enough. And you are, remember, deeply rooted, as that is our collective message, is to stay deeply rooted and connected. And it's just time to to have that resurgence of power through earth, power through connection. All right, let's call on the angel card just to bring this all together. See, I'm not forgetting. I'm not forgetting. And I'm also getting the sense that this person up here, who could be a friend, family member, possibly a lover, more so for most of you, it's going to be a family member or a friend. They're jealous of you too. They're jealous. They want what you have, and they can't have it because you're awesome. And it's yours. Twin flame. How interesting. Okay, so the answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. And so this can go two ways, Virgo. So it could be that your twin flame is the shyster, and so you have to have that connection with them, and so that you can break apart from each other, make yourself stronger, and then come back together later in life. But I also get the sense that this King of Wands is your twin flame. And that's the one who's kind of warning you about this situation and saying, you got to be careful. This person is not right. There's something off about this person. I don't trust them. They're not kind to you. They're not treating you like you should. You deserve better than this. And so the twin flame, I think, is going to help guide you through this situation where somebody needs to be put on the back burner. And they're going to be your support system for it. And if you don't know who your twin flame is yet, I think you'll figure it out through this situation, because this person's going to be your buffer, is going to be kind of your safety net through it all, and catch you before you fall from the tower. So that's lovely. All right, if you would like a personal reading, find me on Facebook, email me, or go to my website. And remember, listen to your heart and the body will follow. Until next time, much love, joy, and blessings.